I came for groceries, not for games. For almond milk, not admiration. For bananas, not banter. For cereal, not your stale conversation wrapped in charm you rehearse on every aisle. I am not on your shopping list. I am not part of your fantasy catalog. I am not something to be scanned, sized up, or bargained for. I saw you watching, as if my legs were aisle markers and my body was a sale sign, as if my walk meant follow me and my silence meant try harder. Do you think this store is a stage? That my presence is performance? That my existence is permission? Because the way your eyes scan me feels less like admiration and more like inventory. And then, that lazy line. You shop here often? Really? Do you say that to the milk, too? Do you flirt with the avocados? Do you serenade the snack aisle while I'm just trying to breathe? I am not in this store to star in your hallway romance fantasy. I came to buy bread, not dodge breadcrumbs. Your smile is not welcome here. Your gaze is not gentle, it's a tug. A pull I never agreed to feel, a script I never signed to act in. I am not cold. I am not rude. I am not bitter. I am just not interested, and that is enough. So don't look shocked when I don't play along. Don't puff your ego like I'm the one being too much. You're not bold. You're invasive. You're not charming. You're exhausting. I am here for groceries, not for games, not for you. Not today. Not ever. Excuse me? You say it like you own my attention. Like those two words are a master key to unlock my time, my eyes, my space. But excuse me is not a golden ticket. It's not an invitation. It's not a portal into my peace. You touched my arm. Why? You stepped in front of me. Why? You cornered me by the freezer like I asked for warmth. I didn't. I came for frozen peas. Do you think a polite tone covers up the predatory rhythm beneath it? Because under every excuse me miss, I hear the echo of expectation, the tug of entitlement, the slow suffocation of yet another man thinking I owe him something for asking so nicely. You're not helpful, you're hovering. You're not being kind, you're being calculating. That smile, I've seen it before, the one that waits for a crack, a cue, a crumb of engagement to justify the performance. But here's the truth. I am not a character in your meet cute. I am not a subplot to your ego. I am not an errand to be added to your day's accomplishments. And when I turn away, without blushing, without giggling, without giving you that little thrill of permission, you call me cold. You call me stuck up. You say, what's her problem? My problem is that you think your attention is a gift I should be grateful for, but I owe you nothing. Not a laugh, not a glance, not a fake smile just to soothe your fragile pride. So let me make it plain. Excuse me is not a key. It's not a spell. It's not a code that opens me up. Sometimes, it's just a lie, dressed in courtesy, but carrying control. And I've stopped saying it's fine just to make you feel okay. I am not a coupon. I am not a free sample. I do not exist to make your grocery run more exciting. Take your smile. Take your charm. Take your excuse me and excuse yourself. This cart is mine. It carries what I chose, not what chased me. Eggs, oat milk, spinach, not stairs, not suggestions. not unsolicited attention masquerading as manners. You do not get to browse me. You do not get to hover beside me like I'm some discounted desire just waiting for your approval. This isn't a dating app with wheels. This isn't a catalog of maybe she'll say yes. This is my life. And this cart is my bubble, my breathing room, my boundary on wheels. You inch closer, like the air belongs to you, like your interest should be flattering, but it's not. It's claustrophobic, it's condescending, it's calculated. You see a woman minding her business and assume it's a performance for you. You think confidence is invitation. That stillness means try harder. But stillness is me preserving my peace. You don't even see me, not really. You see a figure, not a person. A fantasy, not a full-grown, self-owned, done with this walk-away queen who didn't come here for compliments or commentary. I came for calm. You came for control. And the only thing you're picking up today is a full dose of no. So step back, step aside, step away from my rhythm, because you are not welcome in this aisle of my life. You are not entitled to my story, because you bumped into me near the strawberries. You are not my moment. You are not my man. You are not my miracle. You are a misunderstanding. And this cart keeps rolling. Without you.
I don't owe you a glance. I don't owe you a smile. I don't owe you anything, not even a interaction. So why do you reach for me with your eyes, with your jokes, with your comments that land like claws? You touch me with your assumptions. You graze me with your gaze. You try to claim me like I was ever up for grabs. But I am not for the taking. Not for the touching. Not for the testing. Not for the taming. You saw skin and forgot it covers a soul. You saw curves and ignored the consent. You saw a woman and decided she was a playground. I am not here to give you something to do while your frozen pizza defrosts. This is not a theater, and I am not the show. You say, it's just a compliment. I say, it's a calculation, a trap, a test. Because if I say thank you, you press. If I say no, you pout. If I say nothing, you boil. So where in that was the kindness? This body is mine, all mine, not yours to debate, not yours to dissect, not yours to follow down aisle 9 like some weak-willed hunter stalking a snack. I'm not flattered, I'm furious, because the nerve of you, to think your attention is some prize I should prize. Let me be clear, my body is not public property. Not in this store, not on this street, not at a gas pump, not anywhere. I don't care how bored you are, how lonely you are, how nice you think you're being. You are not welcome in my space just because you decided to show up. Your craving is not my concern, and your flattery is not free if it costs me my peace.
I am not your souvenir. Not some memory you cling to because I happen to walk past, with purpose in my step and dignity on my shoulders. You don't get to scoop me up like I'm buy one get one confidence with a side of silence. You don't get to turn my existence into your ego's carry-out order. I am not an errand. I am not your score. And I will not be reduced to a name you try to remember long after I said no. You think because I was polite, I must have secretly wanted it. You think because I stood still, I was waiting for you. You think because I existed, you had permission. But existence is not consent. Civility is not currency. And my attention is not a receipt you can wave around to justify your behavior. let me make this stunningly clear. I am not flattered. I am not impressed. I am not here for you. I am not the prize at the end of your aisle. I am not the what if in your midlife crisis. I am not the mistake you wish I'd make. I am a woman with her own cart, her own plans, her own power. And I will not apologize for pushing past you without a second glance. You want someone to wrap up, take home, put on a shelf and call mine. Go buy a candle, because I'm not that soft, and I don't burn for you. You see, I was never on sale. I was never on the shelf. I was never part of your inventory. I'm not your fantasy to fumble. I'm not your chance to chase. I'm not your lesson to learn late. I'm the one you could have respected, but didn't. I'm the one who smiled past the madness and kept moving. And now? I'm the one you'll never approach again. Because I know who I am, and I do not belong to you.